The United States of America, a country founded on the principles of liberty and justice for all, yet built on the backs of those who were denied such freedoms, is turning 250 years old this year. As we celebrate our country's birthday, we should take the time to recognize the untold stories of those who built this nation. Hello, my name is Marley, and today I want to share a part of America's history that highlights how Black women's courage and unity challenged unfairness and made history. And the story comes from my very own hometown of Atlanta, Georgia. After the Civil War, many African Americans struggled with finding a source of income to support them, their families, and their communities. In the South specifically, people were often limited to continue working on the same farms they were once slaves on or to turn to sharecropping. However, some Black women at the time turned to becoming laundresses. From Monday to Saturday, women would work long, tiring hours collecting dirty clothes, carrying gallons of water from wells for washing, cleaning with lye-based soap, boiling and rinsing clothes, hanging them to dry, and then ironing them before delivering them. But despite the harsh manual labor that went into this work, the pay was not nearly enough to support the women and their families. They were only paid 50 cents for 12 pounds of laundry, about $16 today. Oftentimes, the women were responsible for making or buying their own supplies, leaving little left over to spend on their families. In July of 1881 in Atlanta, a group of laundresses came together to form the Washing Society. They called for a strike and came up with a uniform rate of $1 for every 12 pounds of laundry, about $32 today. Knowledge of the strike was spread through Black churches and door-to-door canvassing. Eventually, around 3,000 people joined the strike and white families went weeks without clean laundry. As expected, the Washing Society experienced pushback and resistance from the local government. Strikers were being arrested and fined. The city council even proposed that members of the society pay an annual $25 licensing fee, $809 today, but this didn't stop the strikers. These laundresses were willing to pay the fee to have a sense of self-regulation over their work. At the end of it all, the Washing Society strike raised wages for many laundresses, though not all of them saw the benefits. But the real success of this strike was showing that Black laborers, more specifically Black domestic laborers, could not be ignored. These women inspired many other kinds of domestic laborers to demand higher wages and made a lasting impact on Atlanta's political and business infrastructures. As America turns 250 years old, stories like the Washing Society remind us that Black voices have always been a force for change. Now it's our turn to carry that legacy forward and make history in our own way.